So let's learn some difficult vocab about health and safety. Elderly. When we say somebody is elderly, we mean they are old. It's a polite way of saying old. And old people are the elderly. Gareth visits his elderly grandmother every weekend. There you go. That's what that means. Nausea. Nausea. Nausea is physical, sick feeling. Rough seas cause nausea in most people. It's dizzy. In fact, we're going to look at the adjective dizzying. But let's have a look at a few different meanings of the word dizzy. Dizzy, an adjective, to feel vertiginous. Robert was dizzy after spinning around in circles. Or we can have a look at it as a verb, to make dizzy. The speed we were travelling at dizzied me.
Elderly woman treated for nausea after dizzying helicopter rescue. An elderly woman in America has been treated for dizziness and nausea after a mountain rescue effort spun out of control.
Spin. Spin, to rotate. The flywheel spins when the power is turned on. Cause to rotate. Spin the wheel as fast as you can. The rescue mission or the rescue effort spun in past tense. It spun out of control.
She starts spinning and it's getting worse.
To airlift. Carry or rescue by aircraft. A helicopter airlifted the injured mountain climber to hospital. Blade, the part of a propeller. Most propellers have 3 blades, but some have only 2. Stretcher, frame for transporting somebody injured. Medics carried the injured away on stretchers. Slip. To slip means to slide out of, to slide from. The glass slipped out of Ian's hand. Or to fall. I slipped on the ice and hurt myself.
As the 74-year-old was airlifted after slipping in Arizona yesterday, the wind from the blades of the helicopter began to repeatedly turn her stretcher.
A chopper is an informal, colloquial way of saying a helicopter. The chopper flew low over the trees. I can't read. And that comes from chop, to chop wood, to chop a tree, to cut into pieces. Charles chopped firewood in preparation for winter.
It's estimated the woman was being spun around 150 times a minute, but experts say it's very rare a stretcher gets whipped around by the winds of a rescue chopper. A more reliable source, CBS News. Dramatic video shows helicopter rescue of injured woman spinning wildly out of control. Thank God we don't have to look at that fake news anymore. No, God. A helicopter rescuing a 75-year-old woman on a Stokes basket. A Stokes basket? Is that English? And it looks like they've stabilised her and they start to pull her back up to the helicopter with the cables. A Stokes basket took a dramatic turn when it spun out of control on Tuesday. I thought she was 74.
You are fake news.
CBS. Anyway, the dizzying rescue of the injured hiker was captured on video.
Spokesperson. A spokesperson is a speaker for a group. Each team must designate a spokesperson. Injure. To injure. to injure somebody, often passive, to hurt physically. The fall injured the old lady, to hurt a body part, to injure something. Mike injured his leg when he fell down the stairs. Injury. Injury is a noun. Harm to body. Ken couldn't complete the race because he had an injury.
A Phoenix Fire Department spokesperson said the woman was being airlifted from Piestua Peak after she was injured during a hike. As she was being transported, the basket began to spin wildly. Phoenix Police Air Support Chief Pilot Paul Apollinaire, that's a mouthful. Phoenix Police Air Support Chief Pilot Paul Apollinaire.
You could do so.
Said a line used to prevent the spinning didn't function properly. No way, no way, Paul Apollinaire, Phoenix Police Air Support Chief Pilot.
Hoist, to hoist something. Jeff hoisted the box onto the truck, so it's to lift, or to raise mechanically. The mechanic hoisted the new engine into the old car with a crane.
Anyway, we were doing a hoist rescue. Yeah, she just starts spinning like crazy. Oh god. She starts spinning, man. Thank you, Chief Police Pilot Helicopter Man. We do a lot of them. It was a normal rescue. Was it really, Paul? Whoa. Whoa. So fast. It's so goddamn fast. Sometimes when we bring the helicopter up from the ground, it will start to spin. So we have a line attached to the basket to help prevent that. Today, it didn't. No way, Paul. But it gets worse. It's like, look at that. Oh god.
Laceration. So, a laceration, same in Spanish. Laceration is a cut. The veterinarian discovered a laceration on the dog's leg. Wrist is a part of the body that people forget sometimes. Wrist, body part. Nina put a bracelet on her wrist. Hip, another body part. Anatomy, thigh joint. Martha broke her hip when she fell down the stairs. Ill effect. An ill effect is an undesirable outcome, something bad that happens.
Oh, here we have another guy. The fire department captain, Kenny Overton, told the Arizona Republic, I guess that's just a newspaper or something, the woman suffered a facial laceration, wrist and hip injuries, and possibly a fractured nose while hiking the peak. However, she suffered no ill effects from the spin. Well, that's good. So we can laugh at it now, I suppose. God. And then they're just like, the reaction here, they're just like, they're dropping her down again, they're trying to take her down, and she's just getting faster. Oh God. Look at that. Anyway, the woman was then taken to an area trauma centre for evaluation. None of the firefighters involved in the rescue were injured. Also good news. Everything's fine. It's like going as fast as the propellers, like, it's insane. The whatever you call it. That is insane. That is so fast. It's so fast. It's like, now let's go. Let's get out of here. She's probably dead.
He's already dead.